What's up, everybody? This is Live with No Hippie Barbecue. What I'll be doing today is going to be some leftover brisket green chili. This recipe was requested by one of my subscribers, Alex Romero. What's up? Told you I was going to get to this. Anyway, by no means am I saying that this is an authentic recipe. I am following kind of a recipe that was given to me, a green chili recipe that was given to me by one of my friend's moms, who is an excellent cook. Anyway, I'm going to leave her recipe in the description below as sort of a guide, although I am going to be winging this personally. Anyway, why don't you guys come on in and take a look at the ingredients I'm using, then we'll get cooking. These are the ingredients we're going to be using in this recipe. I have some flame roasted chopped green chili, the store-bought. Normally I would go with the fresh ones, but I have some of these left over from last winter. I have some onions, white and red. Typically I would just go with the white, but I didn't have an additional white onion, so I just went ahead and threw the red in there as well. Some carrots. The lady that gave me this recipe said that the carrots are mainly just used for appearance. Some chopped up cilantro, chopped up garlic, Mexican oregano, flour, tomatoes. You could fire roast these tomatoes if you have a grill, but we're keeping this simple this time. We're going to be using a little bit of coriander, leftover beef brisket, and I'm going to tell you, that brisket looks beautiful right there. And we have some chicken stock. We're also going to be using a little bit of oil in this recipe, which we will get to later. I'll be cooking this in a Dutch oven, so let's get over to the stove. We have some oil in our Dutch oven. We're going to go ahead and add our onions and our carrots to it. And we're going to cook these down until they become a little soft. I did taste those green chilies, and those things are a lot hotter than I thought. Normally I might even actually add some habanero into this, but since those chilies are so hot, we're going to just keep it as is. 5 minutes have gone by. These vegetables are getting pretty soft. We're going to go ahead and add our Mexican oregano, our garlic, and our coriander. We're going to go ahead and stir this in and let this cook for about another minute and a half. As a minute and a half has gone by, we're going to go ahead and add our brisket. Now, I have this brisket cubed up into cubes. You could also use shredded brisket as well. What's going to happen is these brisket pieces are going to get a little bit broken up during the cook. So we have that added. We're going to go ahead and add our flour. We're going to stir this in, and we're going to let that flour get a little bit browned up. Now that's really only going to take about a minute and a half, 2 minutes for that to get browned up. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our cilantro, our tomatoes, our green chili. And this green chili is excellent to be a store-bought. I'm actually surprised about that. What brand is this? Bueno or something? Some good green chili. Let's go ahead and just kind of stir this in. Now we're going to go ahead and add our chicken stock in. And the chicken stock should have enough salt in it, so really our only seasoning, if any, is going to be maybe some pepper, which is probably not going to be needed. And this is a very hearty green chili right here. And this should thicken up because of the flour that we added earlier. And I'm going to go right to the brim on that. Alright, I'm going to let this cook for about 30 minutes to get all married up together, and should be done by then. Guys, this deliciousness is a wrap. Here's kind of what we're looking like right here. This is almost the consistency of a thin gravy. You could thicken it up if you'd like, or you could thin it out if you wanted to add some more chicken stock to it. What I'm going to do is bowl some of this up and get the taste test going. This taste test is pretty much just a formality. I already know it's going to be the bomb, but let's just go in here and do it for visualization purposes only. awesome. Definitely give this a try if you have some leftover brisket. I love this stuff. Nice twist on your traditional pork or chicken green chili. Anyway, hope this gives you some ideas to use with your next leftover brisket. Thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.